Hey guys, Scoring's Football here, back with another video, and today we are back with the Champions League round of 16 ties, this time for the second legs. We've already played the first legs, and now this will be the second leg, the last legs to decide who will be going through to the quarterfinals in the next round of the Champions League. Tonight we start with, just to clarify, none of these ties are at neutral venues. And we start off with two games tonight. Yeah, start off two games tonight, which I'll just get straight into. And there's a few ties this week, 4 ties this week, and the other 4 next week. So let's get straight into the video then, guys. The first game is Juventus versus Porto. Well, of course, in the first leg, Porto actually surprised everyone, and actually beat Juventus 2-1. This time Juventus are at home this time, looking to bounce back after losing 2-1 to Porto, and do I think they can do it? I think they personally can here. No disrespect to Porto, because they are a good team. And Wolves, we were linked with one of their players at the start of the season, Jesus Corona. Oh, because I am a Wolves fan. Yeah, but I'd like that to happen. Instead, we got Semedo instead. Here, I reckon that Juventus can bounce back with a win. So I'm going to say Juventus 2, Porto 0. So which means it will be 3-2 an aggregate to put Juventus. They'll win 3-2 an aggregate. So right, so next game now, which is Dortmund versus Sevilla. Well, of course, in the first leg, it was at Sevilla, and Dortmund won 3-2. Sevilla gave them a bit of a scare though. Dortmund are not doing very well this year. They're 6th in the league, which is quite bad, not even in a Champions League spot. Here, as Dortmund are at home, I reckon they can get another win here and go through to the next round. Sevilla, they're a good team, Sevilla, but they're not really Champions League ready. Well, they got further than last year in the Champions League. That is something for them. So it's proved something last week that they can put up a good fight in the Champions League. So here, my prediction for this tie is going to be 2-1 to Dortmund, so which means it will be 5-3. Dortmund will win 5-3 in aggregate against Sevilla. So that's what I reckon the aggregate score will finish. Right, on to the next game now, which is PSG versus Barcelona. Of course, PSG hammered Barcelona away in Spain in the first leg 4-1, and I just can't see any way back for Barcelona here. Though at the same time, remember when Liverpool were 3-0 down, and Man United were 2-0 down, then they came back. But I think 4-1 is a bit of a big ask, and if PSG score, it's basically all over if they score, really. So my prediction here is going to be 2-1 to PSG, and I think the aggregate score ends 6-2 to PSG. Well, yeah, they could get a comeback. You just never know, do you? PSG got that comeback. Man United got that comeback against PSG. The best ever comeback was Liverpool versus Barcelona when they won 4-0 at Anfield. That's the best comeback. I remember that now. So yeah, 2-1 to PSG is my prediction. That game will happen tomorrow night. Right, the next game now, which is Liverpool versus RB Leipzig. Of course, Liverpool won 2-0 away at RB Leipzig in the first leg. However, here, with Liverpool's home form being so bad and losing the last 6 games at home to teams like Brighton, Fulham and Burnley, I don't. I know Liverpool already 2-0 up already. If they score, it would probably be all over for Leipzig. But I have predicted a Leipzig win here. I was going to say 2-0 to Leipzig, but it would be equal at full time though. Except I predicted a bigger scoreline here. Except Liverpool are struggling to score goals at home, apart from the Man City game. So here I've gone 3-1 to RB Leipzig here, so I reckon the tie will finish 3-2 to Leipzig on aggregate. I just can't see a way for Liverpool to get a result at home with how bad their form is at home. Well, their away form isn't too bad though at the moment. So I think Liverpool will drop out of the Champions League like last year against Atletico. But they can get a result, but I just can't see it. So right, it's the next game now, which is Man City versus Borussia Mönchengladbach. Of course, Man City won 3-0 in the last leg away at Borussia Mönchengladbach. So of course, I think Man City, we all know that they're through, but you just never know. Because we've seen all these comebacks, but I can't see it against a team like City. But for this game, I think this will boost their confidence down slightly after losing 2-0 to Man United, and they have ended their 20-game win streak in all competitions. Here, I do reckon he can bounce back with a win here. Get back to Champions League matters. I'm going to say 2-0 to Man City, meaning the tie will finish 5-0 on aggregate. Just to clarify, this tie is to be played next week on the 16th of Man City. The 4 ties that I've already done, they're played from the 9th to the 10th, and they're played today or tomorrow. 2 today, 2 tomorrow, and next week you got 2 on Wednesday, 2 on the Tuesday, 2 on the Wednesday. So a bit like one week then the other week. So this tie will be played on the 16th of March, which is next week. So I thought I'd just clarify so people know when these ties are being played. So right, the next game now, which is Real Madrid versus Atalanta. Well, of course, Real Madrid did a professional job and won 1-0 away at Atalanta in the first leg, where I thought Atalanta would cause an upset. Well, with this tie being so open with only 1 goal in it, anything can happen here, and Atalanta can get a comeback against them because it's really easy to get a comeback when the other team's winning 1-0. Here, I do reckon there won't be many goals in this game, so I'm going to say 1-0 to Real Madrid again, so they're going to repeat the same scoreline in the second leg, so they're going to win 2-0 on aggregate. So right, to the next game now, which is Bayern Munich versus Lazio. Well, this year they haven't been as consistent as possible with their defence. Their defence hasn't been as good as it normally is really this season, and Leipzig even have a better defence than them. They're not as consistent this year, and I don't think they'll win the Champions League. However, I can see them going far in it again, though I can see it though. I was going in to say 3-0 to Bayern Munich here. That's what I'm going to predict, but I'm going to say here that Bayern Munich is going to concede a goal here. So I'm going to say Bayern Munich 3, Lazio 1. So I think Lazio will get a bit of a consolation. So I reckon it will finish. What was the score in the first leg? Does anybody know? One sec. Was it 4-1 or something? Was it? Let's have a quick look now. We'll soon know. Yeah, 4-1 to Bayern Munich. So first leg. So I think we all know that they're through now. If Bayern Munich score a goal, right, and Lazio try and get a comeback, it's basically all over for them. Like I said about the PSG Barcelona tie. So here, I think it will be 7-2 on aggregate for Bayern Munich to win 3-0 here. 3-1 at home to Lazio. So right, the next game now, which is Chelsea versus Atletico Madrid. Well, of course, the first leg finished 1-0 away at Atletico when Chelsea beat them 1-0. Because Chelsea, who were beaten in the first 10 games under Tuchel, and he hasn't even lost yet. So I think it will be tough for Atletico to get a result against Chelsea, who are unbeaten at the moment. Of course, Atletico are top of the league this season in Spain. Spain are doing well in the league. Here, I think that Chelsea will go through here, and I'm going to say it's going to be another win here. So I'm going to say 2-1 to Chelsea, but this will be a good tie, and Atletico will put Chelsea under a lot of pressure here. So I'm going to say that Chelsea is going to go through. So right, before I end the video now, I'm going to tell you when all of these ties are being played. Right, Juventus versus Porto and Dortmund versus Sevilla is being played tonight, and PSG versus Barcelona and Liverpool versus RB Leipzig is being played tomorrow night. So those 4 ties are happening this week. Then the other 4 ties, which are Man City versus Borussia Mönchengladbach, which is on the 16th of March, as well as the Real Madrid versus Atalanta tie, which is on the 16th of March as well. And the other 2 ties, Bayern Munich versus Lazio and Chelsea versus Atletico Madrid, are on the 17th as well. So they're the other 4 ties happening next week. So right then guys, that will be the end of the video now. So if you all did enjoy this Champions League prediction video, do give it a like, do subscribe to the channel, and also turn on your notifications every time I make a video. Have a good one guys. I'll be back with hopefully Europa League predictions for the round of 16 tomorrow for the first legs. Have a good one guys. See you all around. Bye guys.